All right. How's everyone doing? It's May. Time to get May on. Good morning, Orby. Kuru. So, Workers' Day yesterday. Extended weekend. Now, Tuesday, sun is shining, fantastic weather. Of course, it can't be good weather when you have a day off. Good morning, Babu220 and Kuru and Nafaz. Good morning. All right. How about throw me some topics? It's 82. So, episode 82, which means it's up to you guys to come up with what I should draw. Hey, good morning, passenger. EOP, good morning. Or good evening. I don't know where you are. But throw me some topics. Let's go. Battle Mage. That's a pretty cool topic. Let's move that down. All right. Bearded Gnome Vendor. That's pretty cool. Hey, Captain Jetlag. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Forgotten Tale. Oh, that's so interesting. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 6. All right. There we go. Which one will it be? Number 6. EOP. He got number 6, even though he had 2 topics. It's okay. It's all good. Okay, so that's Skeleton Warrior. Skeleton Warrior. Warrior. What the? Warrior by EOP Poison. I can't type the thing. Cheater! Kill him! Burn him with fire! He's not allowed. Hey, good morning, Eric. Welcome. Alright. Let's start the timer. Alright. Skeleton Warrior. Alright. Okay. Alright, I have a picture in my head. It's the skeleton kind of jumping down. Actually, no, I'm regretting that. It's not going to be a fun drawing. Alright, switch up. So it's like a wizard type skeleton, and I'm seeing him kind of hunched over. We're looking down at him a little bit, and his cape is like dragging like that. So he's taking a turn, kind of. And he's looking up, and kind of showing his hand like that, and then a sword like that. So he's looking up at, so he's kind of like weirdly hunched over, dragon. We'll see. Like that. Let's try to, let's see what should the perspective be. Something like that. Hey, Censored Sofa Strangler. Your nickname is so funny, Sofa Strangler. Sofa Strangler. It's funny. Anyways, for people who don't know, there is this tradition called May Sketch a Day, I think it's called. and it's throughout May. If you take on this challenge, you gotta do a sketch every day for the entirety of May. May, hey. Yeah, so I tend not to do, because for the last couple of years I've been too busy with it. But if any one of you want to do it, that would be really cool to see, and you can share it on Discord. Um, but yeah, May sketch a day. It's a fun thing. I think it was was it Tom Scholz that started that? Maybe he didn't start it, but well, he's one that always does it, at least. EOP, if he can have fire hands, I can give him fire hands. Not a problem. Want to have the cape kind of feeling like he's moving, like it's dragging. Not dragon, dragon. I heard myself saying dragon, like some sort of weird way of saying dragon. Um, Kuru, so you don't like the idea of sketching every day, or that it's May sketch a day? I mean, it's obviously what you should think more of is it's a publicity move, right? A lot of people do it. A lot of people hashtag May sketch a day. So there's extra traffic to your art if you tag it May sketch a day. So in that way, it's free marketing, because there's an extra amount of people looking at May sketch a day. So that's usually with this Inktober stuff and things like that, you'll definitely see a higher amount of views, because if you hashtag and post it in the correct way, um, you'll get extra views, extra traffic, extra marketing, which is great. Hey, good morning, Kilrathi. Kuru. Yeah, well, the thing is is you should really consider a marketing strategy. Anyone who want to start getting jobs um, within the concept art or whatever, a lot of it, of how to get new clients, is having a presence. And if you don't have a presence, then it's going to be hard for new clients to find you. So either the good ways of getting presence is by um, doing a project, obviously showing some work for a known IP or whatever, saying, oh, here's my latest work I did. If not, always have a posting schedule that is, um, you don't have huge gaps of posting. So you're always posting something, or high quality, or join some sort of group like May Sketch a Day, or bigger groups on Facebook, etc. To post so that there is traffic, because the hardest thing to do is being noticed. get yourself out there. So it's worth start making some sort of strategy. You'll get a lot from it. Using like hashtags, popular hashtags, etc., to get your initial boost of traffic. Like, let's say you do fan art, or you do something that's still that's still fun, but you can hashtag it with something that has millions of hashtags. Like, so that in that way you'll get increase the risk or potential of being seen and going viral. And that's the easiest and clearest way to get eyes on you. Which is not an easy thing to do. EOP, not really cheese, no. It's just being smart about it. There's so many artists out there posting their own art, and there's a lot of smart people doing the right choices in the sense of market online presence. Maybe not they're the best artist out there. There's definitely, they're not at all the best, but they're really, really good at marketing themselves. And they get noticed, Not everyone does it. And a lot of, like, some really, really good artists who's shit at self-promotion, they don't get as noticed as the mediocre one that's really smart. Hey, Blind Coyote Art, welcome. Good morning. Kuru, yeah, you're defeating yourself because you're not seeing the numbers correctly. It takes time to build a following. It takes time to, being noticed. And it's even harder to get noticed or getting a following by not updating, not sharing your art. And also spending time commenting on other people's art, I think is also a big thing. Like networking in that way, like getting eyes on you by networking and being helpful to other artists is also a really, really great way to get attention. Usually people tend to give back, right? So if you get lots of cool attention as an artist by this person, where the person is giving you good feedback or genuine comments and not just cool man, thumbs up, or some shallow awesome or whatever. But if someone really spending time and talking about what they like about your art or something that they made think or some genuine feedback, and that person you're gonna remember a lot more than number 23 that says nice, good job, and a smiley face. And that's how you simple like that. That's how you network. By spending some more time than just saying cool on Facebook. for me, it's funny how generations of artists, they have different ways of behaving, different ways of thinking. I think so, the stranger. What did I miss? That you're not full of business, or I don't know. I can't read it all. Yeah, so May Sketch a Day. I recommend it. It's good fun. Um, if you don't wanna if you wanna get extra attention, you just hashtag May Sketch a Day, and I'm quite sure that if you have been making statistics over view counts or people liking your post on Facebook, etc., you should see a difference this month if you hashtag like May Sketch a Day, and make sure you go and comment on other people's May Sketch a Day stuff. You should see a difference in traffic. You know, worst case is that you get someone, a new friend, you know, or make a new acquaintance by finding some cool artist, or spending time looking at someone's artist other work longer than just 10 seconds. Nice work, dude. Thumbs up post. I find it a little bit weird, this mass consumption of art that we all are victims of. We all look at Facebook and just scroll, and like with these dead eyes, just blankly scrolling through art that people have put hours and hours into, and we just don't. Did I get a? Ooh, Schmaze, thank you. Thank you very much for the donation, Schmaze. I see it here. Thank you very much for the 10 euros. Fantastic. I will put them into good use. Um, good use to help us all have more fun. I got ideas of what I'll use it for. Now that I think I got to start moving forward with a project of mine. It's going to be really cool. Project for 30-minute warm-up, that is, not anything else. Like I said before, any donation, like I've written underneath, any donation goes towards the stream. So thank you a lot, Schmaze. Fantastic. Thank you. Very kind of you, all of you who've donated so far. It's really cool, and it shows promise. That this Discord. Yeah, awesome. By the way, I was gonna talk about today, I was thinking about the topic. I'm gonna start working on my IFCC lecture now, that it's May. The lecture is at the end of this month, so every day I'm gonna be working on it. On Discord, I might post a couple of questions in regards to what I'm gonna try to talk about at my lecture. So if you wouldn't mind, if you see a question pop up, just kind of give your thoughts on it. That would be hugely appreciated, and it would help me a lot to try to kind of formulate um, things, because my talk is going to be about creativity, and I'm going to be sharing techniques, but also um, I'm going to try to talk about like high level stuff, creativity as well, and some there's gonna I'm gonna have to like almost make polls, of checking who's thinking this way, who's thinking that way and stuff. So if you don't mind, if you see a question from me on Discord, that will be great. I have these plans of in my mind, like what the lecture's gonna be, and I'm thinking of ending my talk with a 30-minute warm-up. I think that would be cool. So like I talk about creativity, and then showing techniques and so on. Not myself, but talking about techniques, maybe showing some other techniques, and um, or record them. I don't know yet. I haven't figured all of that out in like particulars, but I think in the end, what would be cool is just doing a 30-minute warm up. I tend to do a little demo every time of just some stupid drawing, put on some music and draw. I like that idea because we are all creatives, and music is something I find being very essential to creativity, which is always fun. So we'll see. I'm hoping my lecture will go fine. Um, and also after May, um, I'm gonna try to start recording my previous year lecture about character design, and I'm gonna start at least try to upload episodes of the lecture. So there's like episode 1 where I'll go through a section of the lecture, um, and then start recording the next one and next one, and ideally. Uh, Ideally, I was thinking of streaming the video on Twitch um, when it's recorded. Let's see how that works out. I'm not sure yet, and then put it on YouTube. Um, but I was thinking of having it not a video on demand. Um, Kuru, yeah, I think it's definitely gonna take a topic from the crowd. But yeah, so on back on the topic of my character design lecture, I was thinking of doing it, streaming it on Twitch, and then removing it from video on demand, um, just to try to see what that does with traffic. Because ideally, I have a bigger picture in my mind of where to take this community, and I really need statistics, uh, the stats to go up to convince sponsors, etc. So I'm gonna do some. I'm just being open here. Obviously, I could do this thinking offline, but I'll do it online here. Ideally, that I don't want to like. I want to. Yeah, I've been talking about my ideas for a community for quite some time, and I'm kind of running with it and seeing where it goes, and I'm no like community manager or anything like that. I'm definitely not. I have never done that before, but I think I have some pretty good ideas, and so far so good, right? With Discord and the people hanging out, the spirit of the community is great so far. I'm happy with it. So we'll see. All right, so we've got 8 minutes left. Pretty in a pretty good place. Let's work on some of that sword a bit. Maybe make it look like a nasty blade. And yeah, I will definitely make an at everyone on Discord when I do have a question for the lecture. I think that's the best way to go. Get everyone's attention. Oh, thanks, EUP. And thanks for the topic. I think this is definitely your first topic, right? You haven't won before? I don't remember writing EOP poison as a topic. Let's put some fire in his eyes. Concentration face. I catch myself just being stupid and sitting quietly and just looking. Oh man, what can you do? Again. Yeah, but I definitely recommend doing May sketch a day. Do as many as you can. If you don't have that much time, at least do one or two. I think, you know, 2 sketches in a month, you can definitely squeeze that out. And I think it'll help you. If done right, you'll get extra, maybe 1, 2 at least extra likes on Facebook. You know, that's not too bad. No, but still, I'm laughing, but it's good. You gotta be a hustler if you want to get somewhere. And I know Nordic people have a tendency not to enjoy doing that, but that's something I picked up from Americans. They are really good at self-promoting and screaming that, you know, they're the best. It's this completely different social conduct. I'm not saying one is correct and one is wrong. I'm just saying it's different. And we can all learn from each other. Thanks, Wolf Gamer. Kuro, really, you should try. Just take the opportunity to draw something of a project that you like. Let's take the 2-week challenge, right? So take the 2-week challenge, and you sketch a sketch for the 2-week challenge every day, and you just hashtag May sketch a day. I'm quite sure that you'll benefit from it. and it feels like you have something against it for some strange like performance reasons or something, that you don't like to be accounted for. Is that yeah, accounted for? Like you can't you, you have to update every day, and maybe you don't like it. But then again, I don't know you, so I might be completely wrong. Hmm. I don't think I captured the pose that I saw it in my head. I need to redraw it completely if I want to capture that pose. It was way more like sneaky. Now he's standing just with the cape, but I think in my mind the legs were different. He was almost like what's it called when you crouch and you cross the legs as you're kind of sneaking around. Scissoring, is that what it's called? You scissor the legs. You should, Kuro. I think you'll do great. And thank you, people saying, mentioning that I missed Schmaze. Very good. Thanks for the help. Um, it's not my intention to miss it, or not be grateful for it. Donation is fantastic. So thanks again, Schmaze, for the donation. It's really cool. Very kind of you. Uh, Blind Coyote. If you go to the YouTube archive and to the channel, I did a 1,000 follower. I did a portfolio review session where I went through a lot of viewers' portfolios, and in that episode, there's tons of suggestions on how to set up your portfolio for sending it to companies. So just go and have a listen. It's, I think, 2 or 3 hour talk stream. So if you want to figure that out, you go and dig it out, and it should be tons of information in there. Time is up. Same. I think that's it. Thanks for the topic, EOP, some skeleton warrior. Thank you again, Schmaze, for the donation. Much appreciated. Have a fantastic day. Good night. See you tomorrow morning. All right. Have a fantastic one, everyone. Bye. Here comes the outro. Ooh.